Everybody in before we get started. Appreciate everybody. This is one of the next videos that we're making for our page. We are in the actual first full week of the detox camp. This is the 27th. And I'm giving some people to come in because I'm on another page as well. So I want to make sure that we don't miss anybody. So to give you guys a couple of minutes, tune in, get the music in. And of course, I appreciate anybody, if you do get a chance to watch this, I'm gonna put on some music to get everything started off before we kick everything off. And shout out to DJ Raphael. Okay, while we're getting everything together, we get the music to kick in a little bit before we start. I have my tea. We are on two posts. All right. I'm trying to finish up everything. Let's twist this over and let's have our communication. Let's talk. All right. I got two cameras going on here, so give me a second while I'm getting everything together. Let me know if you all are tuning in. Let's spray away the negative energy. Let's get some of this bad luck out of our system. Let me know where you all are coming in from. I'm adjusting everything here. As you see, I got this motorcycle, so while I'm talking to you guys, I'm finna finish this motorcycle job. Want to give a shout out to DJ Raphael for the beautiful music that I'm listening to. All right, let's get everybody in. I want this shared. I want everybody to share this post because we're about to go in real heavy. If you have anyone that has cancer, if you have anyone that you know that's dealing with cancer, you need to watch this video. Hold on. I'm adjusting here. Giving you guys about 5 minutes before I start talking. Let me know if you all can hear me and see me clearly. I'm on two pages. I'm on the YouTube page, and I'm also on the TikTok page. I want everybody and mama calling at the same time. Hold on. All right. First and foremost, I command you to be great. I command you to be prosperous. I command you to be greater today than you were yesterday. This video, I'm going to try to do like 45 minutes as I'm working on this Harley Davidson motorcycle. I'm almost done with it. So if you all have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask. You can also go to direct message me on the TikTok page. And I cannot give out my number on here because they will flag me. So I want to make sure that before I go any further, if you have any personal questions, direct message me. If you are dealing with a situation as where you are trying to get your health back in order, this is the perfect place to be at right now. On this platform, I talk about different alternatives, dealing with healthy alternatives. This particular video, I'm going to talk about cancer. I have two clients that are dealing with cancer issues. I have one client that's dealing with a lymphatic issue, breast cancer issue, prostate cancer issue, and colon cancer issues. And so I wanted them to watch these videos. So as I'm making this video on TikTok, I'm making this video also onto my YouTube page, and it's also being shared on my Facebook page because this message is too important to miss. So, first of all, if you have anyone that is dealing with cancer, the very first thing that you need to do is find out what kind of cancer that person or yourself is dealing with. Okay? Once you find that out, you are going to get a notepad. Now, everything that I'm talking on right now, I teach my clients. So everything that you all are about to see, if you should order my book, F You, I'm Not Dying, all that I'm telling you right now is going to be in that packet. You will have my story. You will have what I did, how I fought cancer, everything I went through. You are going to also get the following. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. All right, got cut off. I'm so sorry. Got cut off. So sorry. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to look up the type of cancer that you're dealing with. If you all can hear me clearly, if you're listening to me, please give me a thumbs up because I want to make sure my volume is good. Taking my black seed oil into my tea. All right. If you all can hear me, please give me a thumbs up. Please give me a thumbs up. You all can hear me, give me a thumbs up. All right, thanks, Jay. I appreciate it. All right. So now we want to look at exactly what type of cancer or issue that the person is having, and then we want to get into some books. You not only want to get into some books, but you want to talk to that doctor and you want to get everything out of that doctor's head about what he or she knows about your condition. You want to drill that doctor's head and the specialty teams. Whatever you need to ask them, you want to ask them everything about your condition, how it starts, what are the symptoms, what are some of the things that you should expect to go through as you're dealing with this, what are the main reasons that this occurred in the first place. And when you start reading up on why this happened, you're going to be amazed at how you can remedy the situation. I'm going to give you all my example. I had colon cancer. This is where your colon is. Had I just cleaned out my system 3 times a year, I probably wouldn't have had colon cancer. But the other issue that colon cancer gets activated from is high amounts of stress. That's why this detox was important for everybody to remove themselves from the environments that they were surrounded by. That's the #1 reason why people get sick. It's because the environments that they're in is not good. Okay? So we want to work on that as well. Not just that, but the foods that you're eating. Everybody knows, shout out to Whole Foods for this ginger cake. Most of you all eat bad food anyway. But you're eating the bad food because you use that as a substitute to deal with the problems that you have not officially faced. So the food becomes a drug, just like alcohol and marijuana and drugs. It becomes an addiction because you're trying to escape what you have done to yourself. And now all of this is being compacted in your kidneys and in your colon, which everything leaves out, and you begin to establish what is called polyps, which is nothing more but the inner version of a pimple to the body. You have alien figures in your body, parasites, and a huge amount of bacteria because you have not cleansed yourself. And I am not just talking about doing a colon cleanse. I'm talking about a mental cleanse. How did all this coincide to you finding out what you got? because now you are being put in another stressful situation. Ergo, the doctor's telling you what you got and got you in this fear factor. You're going to die. You need to do this. And then you go home and you got to deal with your family who don't know nothing about what you're dealing with. All they know is people who get cancer, they die. So what you have to do is study exactly what you are dealing with. So you have colon cancer, you have cancer of the colon. Let's find out what it is to the colon to stop this situation. The colon heals within a week. The colon resets itself within a week. I'm gonna say that again. Okay. So TikTok tripping. Okay, let's hope we don't get flagged. Okay, if this gets cut off, listen to me very carefully. Go to my YouTube page, We Ride for a Cure. It'll be on there. All right, hopefully we won't be tripping. All right, now, while you are dealing with this, you're going to study exactly what kind of C word you got. I'm gonna try to do it this way. So you have a C word colon issue. So that means you need to clean out the colon. The colon resets and cleans itself out within 7 days as long as you apply the method of cleaning out your body. Just like I said, the first thing I found out about my condition is clean your body out 3 times a year. Now, if you all follow me and you're on the spring detox, you already know. When I talked about my regimen, how many days do you need to apply this? The answer is 120 days. One complete season to help you rid that problem. One complete season, 120 days. 1/3 of the year. This is what it takes in order to clean yourself out, to go through the process of healing. Do you understand? The next step that you must take is keeping notes of several things about your health. Your blood type is number 1 on that list. Weight. And all of the things that you normally eat. Then you want to get a blood type chart. Your blood type chart will help you eat the foods that your body, by your blood type, is supposed to eat. And then you want to get an alkaline chart. The alkaline chart are the foods on that list that help heal your body faster. From 7.0 to a 10.0 ratio. That's green to purple color. When you get these charts, you make your foods, your dinners, your breakfast, your lunch, your midnight snacks, if you do eat midnight snacks, off of this chart. If you're dealing with the big C, it's going to take some time to do it. But once you get this chart, you can find your favorite fruits, your favorite vegetables, your favorite meals. Then you want to start looking at different cooks and how to make more nutritious, healthier, high vitalized, alkaline foods. So that means you're going to have to sit online. You're going to have to get on TikTok. You're going to have to get on YouTube. You're going to have to go on Google. You're going to have to look up all this stuff. But how much are you willing to turn your life around now that you have this situation? I want you to take that question the same way I have people asking me, what's the guarantee that if I follow your way, it's going to work? So I have to answer that question by saying, what are the odds that going the other way is going to work? Take that same energy into asking those doctors, if I take chemotherapy, what are the odds that this is actually going to work and I ain't going to have no side effects or this and that? Going in the direction that I'm teaching, the only side effects that you're going to have is you fighting you. Because you're fighting to make excuses not to do something that by natural order, your body already does. You're just giving it a kickstart. And this right here is the segment that I want to stick to right now. You know that you messed up. You know you messed up, but you just don't know how you messed up. So studying what happened to see how you messed up will give you a greater opportunity to survive this than going through someone that you don't know, giving you something that you don't know what's in it, and having side effects that will last you an entire lifetime. So now I want to go to phase 2. Doctor tells you they want to do chemo, they want to do radiation, they want to give you all these drugs. Step number 1, and this goes to anybody who has it or doesn't have it or has someone that does have it. Ask that doctor, have they taken the stuff that they are telling you to take? Let's start there. If they have not said no, if they haven't said yes, then I would suggest that you get a second opinion, or ask this doctor or whoever this is, how can you professionally advertise something that you haven't even taken? How can you advertise and endorse something for me to take to deal with an issue that you have not taken? Have you gone through the chemotherapy? Have you gone through the radiation? Do you have pictures? Do you have pictures of yourself? Do you have any clients or patients that I can talk to personally that went through this and survived? And I mean, drill them, because I get the same questions from people when I tell them about my supplements and my products and this and that, and they get that hard-headedness. I don't want to take that. What bothers me, and I'm going to get back on subject, what bothers me is that you are not willing to try it, but you're willing to try something from somebody that you don't talk to on a regular basis. They're not in contact with you as much as say a person such as myself. They're not giving you information. They're not keeping up with you. Nor are they saying this: if you do this regimen exactly as I tell you to do, as I'm studying you, in 4 months, that situation is going to be eliminated. Can you say that? Can your doctor say that? I'm saying this because I've put in the work, because I went through it myself. I had cancer. I went through the regimens by the late, great Dr. Sebi, my personal elder, Chris Williams. I studied different people. And for me, I had to do that alone. I couldn't go to a group of people, mainly in my family or my friends, because they weren't going through it. This was not common. So that goes to this goes to the next stage. Find people that have been through what you're going through. Find people who are in the health, quote unquote, health conscious community that's not trying to sell you something, but just giving you some game. I will use myself as an example. Numero uno. 21 days you need to detox your body. 21 days you need to detox your body. 21 days you need to change what you eat. You need to change an exercise program. You need to change everything that you have been doing on a regular basis, because that is the reason why you're sick. Once you start doing that, again, I have to say it, you have to put it on paper. You must have calendars and you must have a schedule. And the more you do this, the more improvement your body is going to start showing you what it is capable of doing, because now it has what it needs by you and the effort that you're making to remedy the problem in 4 months. Now, I'm not talking about 4 months of going through tubes of chemical substances in your body. Now, I promised everyone that I was going to make a whole chemotherapy video. I'm working on it. You will see that chemotherapy video on the YouTube page. I will not have it on TikTok because it's too much to go into. Plus, it's also a portion of this will also go into the We Ride for a Cure page, as well as the book packet. Okay. Okay, so before I go any further, I am drinking mullein tea with some lime. I just put my ginger shot boost in there. Also my black seed oil. And I'm using ALJ. This is good for the lungs. Anyone has any bronchitis issues, bronchital issues, asthma issues, I would suggest you get up with Nature's Sunshine and get you some ALJ. Look this up. The benefits is excellent. If you have asthma, you should be taking this. Jazzy J. All of these things I use because I paint, so I'm always cleaning out my lungs. But I've been up on ALJ since 2000. And so if you all can hear me, give me a thumbs up. So I'm not going to stay on it too long. We're going to try to kick it into 7 o'clock on my time now. So now you set up a 21-day detox. No meat, no dairy, no sugar. All fruits and vegetables, high alkaline. Once you go on that alkaline chart, you're looking at everything in that chart that's alkaline. How do you know this stuff works? Now you have the 45-minute regimen. What's the 45-minute regimen? Please share this video if you have a chance. The 45-minute regimen goes like this. Anything that you eat, anything that you take, after 45 minutes, you should have either a boost of energy or you're going to the washroom eliminating. Do you understand? So once you're doing this, please remember that if you eat a certain pattern, you should not eat for 24 hours after you've eaten one solid good meal that has everything in it. If you eat anything, it should be nothing but fruits. It should be all water foods. That way it flushes you out very quickly. Okay? You should also study your digestive system and how long it takes for food to break down. And also look at all of the certain foods that you have been eating and see how long it takes for it to break down. If you're eating meat, you should have an exercise program. If you're eating any type of meat, you should have an exercise program, and you should also be eating 3 different fruits and vegetables per meat that you eat. So if you eat beef, I don't eat beef, but if you eat beef, you should have some vegetables and some fruits after so that it can flush your body out evenly. Okay? Because it takes 12 hours for one part of your intestinal tract to clean itself out and another 12 hours for the other half of it to clean itself out. So you're talking about 24 hours to have a complete cleaning. So you need to have water. You need to have water foods to flush you out. This is where our cancer patients need to pay attention to. If your food does not have a water base, you're playing the game backwards. So you want to flush your body. You want to have foods that flush you out. You want to have foods that within 45 minutes begins the digestive ceremony, meaning to break down the foods all the way. And within 3 to 4 hours, you have a straight up flushed out system. And everything that you have consumed is going to where it is needed at the most. So if you have a balanced diet, that means your body is getting a balance of all of the herbs and substances that it needs so that you can have a prosperous day. And you should eat foods that are live, meaning that they give you life. They give you a positive vibration. Your food should make you feel good. Your food should not make you feel depressed. Your food should not make you feel like you got the itis. Your food should make you feel good. And this is a simple technique to helping fight cancer issues. thumbs up if you can hear me. Thumbs up if you got that message. Everything that I just spoke on will be on my YouTube page. If you want to see this video again, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm getting glitches here. I'll say it again. Anyone that is interested in seeing this video, this is a small one. I'm gonna go part 2 in another day or two. If you want to see this video, what I just broke down, you can go to the YouTube channel and type up "We Ride for a Cure," and you'll see this video. But if you have anyone that has cancer issues, please watch these videos. Go to the YouTube page, We Ride for a Cure. I break down certain things that you need to understand in its simplest form so you don't get lost in the sauce. Okay? And if you need any consultations, if you need any of my supplements, just inbox me. I'll explain everything. And thank you all to all of our new clients that have supported the brand, who have bought their products. Remember, every 3 days, I should hear from you. If you need consultation before you start any regimen, you can give me a call. If you're interested, inbox me, and I'll send you the information. But remember, step 1, when you find out what you got, make sure you get a notepad. Ask that doctor everything that they know about your condition. Everything. That also means you go home and you do your research on it as well. Number 2, if they're suggesting that you take anything that they prescribe and it is not natural, if it's a drug, if it's chemotherapy, if it's radiation, you need to ask them, have they done it? Have they been through that? Because they can't tell you what you're going to experience and they've never been through it. Do they have clients that you can talk to personally? If they don't, I would be very careful. I have clients. If you need to talk to my clients, if they cool with it, they're gonna talk to you. That shows a level of confidence, but it also gives you a level of assurity that you can trust me. That doctor ain't talking to you on a regular basis, that's a problem, because it's about the money. Yes, everybody's trying to make money. But in a situation like this, people are depressed. People are sad. People are worried. People are strained. And this will be part 2 of this live video. I may do it later on tonight. I may do it tomorrow, but you will see it. This is where you have to sit down and really analyze everything in your life. Something went wrong. It's not a death sentence. You have time to fix it. What are you going to do at this moment to fix the problem? This is where we need to get really in depth with the person. So now you need therapy. So now you need to go get a therapist. Now you need to sit down and try to figure this out. Talk with your family. No one in that house should be making you feel bad. They should be lifting you up. They should be studying with you. They should be looking and eating healthy just like you're supposed to do. Everybody in that household should be students right now, because you need a team, a power team, as I like to call it. And it's 5 different divisions of that power team. The go-to man, the cook, the disciplinarian, the butler, and that confidant. All these people play an important part, and those roles can be switched. But you need to have that so that you can stay abundant. Once you find out that you have this, 4 months, that's all you got to get it together. 4 months before it goes into another phase. Every 2 weeks, that virus, Mr. C, replicates itself, and it's aggressive. You got 4 months to kick its butt. 4 months. Now, what are you going to do in these 4 months? Are you going to sit up here and roll up and roll, sit in the chair and just die? Or are you going to sit there and actually be like that A1 sniper and figure out the 1-shot, 1-kill method? Because you don't want to cure it. You want to kill it. So you want to learn how to kill it by eating the right foods that have the high alkalinity, that have oxygen and water, which is oxygen liquefied, going into your body every 4 hours so that your body can get the boost that it needs, so that your cells that is trying to survive can get the boost, so that the spark that it gives to the new cells are stronger than the last one. And the cancer cells give a spark to the new cells. They become weaker and weaker and weaker because it's not getting enough oxygen. Look at a cancer cell like it's going into an old bank with that airtight safe. And once you close that gate, once you seal in that safe, the air in that room begins to thin out until there's no more air. What happens to the human if they are in an airtight vault? They're going to be out of there. This is what you want to do to the cancer cell. But instead of taking away the oxygen, you want to give it more oxygen because your body doesn't have enough oxygen in the area where the cancer is dominating at. Do you understand? And so that's what I teach. And I try to make it as simple as possible. What are you drinking? Is it life? What are you eating? Is it life? What vegetables did you eat today? What fruits did you eat today? Did you do an exercise today? Did you motivate your mind to raise the vibration of happiness? What are the practices? Are you applying this 3 times a day? Are you staying busy? See, when I had cancer, this is what I was doing. I didn't sit on my butt. And unfortunately, my right foot is suffering from it, but it's going to get worked on. But I didn't quit. And that's the message that I want you all to get today. Don't quit. Don't quit. You got cancer. I want people when they finish, before the end of the summer, I want more people to look at cancer like a cold. What do you do with colds? Kill it. That's what we want to do with this. You got cancer. Okay, how are we going to kill it? The late, great Dr. Sebi said this to me, and I'm going to end it here. And thank you all for watching. When I told him I had colon cancer back in 2014, that man looked at me and said, oh, you get rid of that real quick. That's how I want you all to look at those conditions. Oh, you get rid of that real quick. What I didn't know was that it was that easy. I'll say it again. What I didn't know was that it was just that easy. Yes. And that's what I teach. That's what I try to express to people. Don't come in here with that sad face. I just don't know what to do. I'm worried. No. You came here to find out what to do and how to deal with it. Step 1, find out exactly what it is that's going on in your body. Step 2, you're going to read up on that particular part of the body and find out how long it takes for it to heal itself. That is when you start looking at the things to help it heal fast. That's when you start avoiding the things that you were probably eating that created the condition. That's when you start setting up a program, just like when you go to school. When you go to school, for several semesters. So within these semesters, now let me break this down. Please, if you following me, don't lose me. When you go to school, when you in high school, how many periods in a high school? Mainly 9. Same number as the birth. How many minutes are each periods? 45 minutes. Please watch and listen to what I'm telling you all. I'm giving you all something that these doctors will not tell you. I promise you they won't. You got 9 periods to one day in high school. Each period is 45 minutes. Got it? How many quarters in a year? 4. Now let me break this down to you all, how you kill cancer. I'm giving you the simplified version. If you are ready to listen to this, using what I just said, please give me a thumbs up because I want you guys to seriously take what I'm saying Write this down, memorize it, do whatever you got to do. Because I'm giving you all an example of how my book is. Here we go. In 45 minutes, one period of your day, in 45 minutes, the body consumes and breaks down whatever you've taken it. The same way that you take the information from that period to digest it in your brain. Then you go to the next class. And as you go to the next class, you absorb something else. Imagine those semesters. Imagine those semesters are as equivalent as every organ in your body. You learn art, science, English, math, history. You got gym, music, and whatever else. Imagine what you consumed in that one day, equivalent to the food sources that you're taking, and every part of your body, every organ in your body, starting from your esophagus, your heart, your liver, kidneys, stomach, your brain, your muscles, all through a connection called your arteries, which is your hallway. And you consume all this knowledge, and now it's being absorbed. Now you have a full balanced day. 9 periods. And you got 4 quarters. 4 quarters of a semester. Now within those 4 quarters of that semester, equivalent to your year, your knowledge, based upon what you have learned, will determine your credits to go to the next level. What you have consumed within those 4 periods, or those 4 quarters of that semester, or those 4 months, 120 days, will be equivalent to whether you pass or fail, or you have to repeat. Well, right now that cancer is you repeating because you failed somewhere along the way. And now you have to redo everything that you did. But now you got a chance to do it right so that you can what? Pass on to the next stage of your life. These are the stages. The detoxification stage. Then you have the elimination stage. Then you have the nutrient stage. And then you have the healing stage. 4 sessions, 4 months, 4 quarters, 1 semester, 1 season. I hope that you got this. I hope that you got the message. For those of you all that's popping up and back and forth, if you guys go to my YouTube channel, We Ride for a Cure, what I just talked about will be on here. And that's my time for right now. I appreciate y'all watching. I love y'all. I hope y'all got the message. I wish I would have hoped that we would got more people on this particular line, because I think the value of this information requires a lot of people watching. But if you did watch it and you got something from it, please let me know what you learned from this. I hope you got the message. I wasn't trying to sell nothing, but I got more products. It's not about that. It's about you getting the lesson. Every time we're on TikTok, we're on Facebook, we're watching videos. You're on there for between 3 and 5 minutes, sometimes a little bit longer. But what did you get from that information? All right, I'm done. I appreciate you all watching. I got to go back to work. I got about another 45 minutes to finish up this. I command you to be great. I command you to be prosperous. I command you to be greater today than you were yesterday. Peace.